Hi guys, and welcome to today's lesson of biology. In today's lesson, we are going to be focusing on the lock and key mechanism of enzymes. First of all, let's take a look at what enzymes are. Enzymes are defined as proteins that increase the rate of a chemical reaction and are not changed by the reaction. Enzymes ensure that the rates of metabolic reactions are great enough to sustain life. Without enzymes, the reactions would take place very slowly or not at all. Let's explore three important terms in the lock and key mechanism of enzymes. The first is active site. This is the part of an enzyme that a substrate molecule fits into. Next is the substrate. This is the substance on which an enzyme acts upon. And lastly, product. This is the substance made at the end of the reaction. Using these key terms, let's take a look at the action of an enzyme. In this case, the enzyme amylase. The substrate molecule for amylase is starch. Starch fits into the active site on the enzyme amylase. Every enzyme has an active site into which the substrate fits perfectly. The substrate, in this case starch, has the perfect shape and fits into the active site on the enzyme, which is just the right size and shape for the starch molecule. Here, they form the enzyme substrate complex. At the end, the starch is split into maltose molecules, which are the products. The enzyme amylase is unaltered by the reaction, and it is ready to catalyze another reaction. Each enzyme can only act on a particular kind of substrate. In this case, amylase cannot break down protein molecules because they do not fit into the active site on amylase. The action of the enzyme can be better explained by using the lock and key mechanism. An enzyme works by allowing the molecule of the substance on which it is acting to fit into it. The fit has to be perfect. The enzyme is like a lock, into which another molecule fits like a key. We say that the shape of the enzyme and the shape of the substrate are complementary to one another. Here, they form the enzyme substrate complex, and at the end, the substances form products. Now, let's take a look at an example of a question involving these terms that we have just learnt in the lesson. So here we have an enzyme and its substrate maltose. This enzyme can split maltose into two glucose molecules. So let's label the active site of the enzyme. And let's take a look at the enzyme substrate complex. Right, so the fit is complementary. Okay, it has to be a perfect fit. And at the end of the reaction, we have the enzyme, which is unaltered, and the products, which are two glucose molecules. And that concludes our lesson on the lock and key mechanism of enzymes. Hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Bye.